What's good, y'all? What y'all doing, man? Bro, I ain't know nothing. Y'all know what I'm doing. I'm just recording this podcast, bro. This is episode 3. It's been where has the podcast been, bro? I think that's one thing that this is more so like a mental note to myself, bro. But I also want to address it because if you're watching this in the future, then it might not. This don't even matter because you would just had the next episode like that. That's crazy how that shit work if you think about it. But anyway, so where has the podcast been? Nah, I feel like I said, this is a personal note. It's kind of like a personal note made public. But that's a real question for me. Like, why come I came out with this? I ain't really got an answer. I need to address that shit, but I ain't got an answer. But real talk, like, I haven't been uploading them. Maybe that's not really true for real. Um, like I did kind of feel like a lack of ideas, but then also that's also a lot. So I'm still capping. Let me take this cap off. All right, be cool and now. To be honest, bro, I feel like I do a poor job of capturing ideas, bro. I feel like that's a big thing, especially for me and the lifestyle like that I'm trying to create, bro. Where it's like you gotta really get that shit down. So I've been trying to focus on that a lot. And now that I think about like a lot of the stuff I'm doing on social media can kind of like I kind of look at it like that in the first place. And when I said it, like I said from the YouTube videos to the podcast, even and even to like my website, like the blog I write, like that's like me kind of trying to like work against it because I'm kind of slothful. I ain't gonna fake. I'm kind of lazy sometimes, bro. Like I'll be lazy. I ain't gonna fake it. But then again, like this podcast is still new, so a lot of lessons do need to be learned. It's still a young podcast. It's only episode 3. But anyways, that's beside the point. We back now. What y'all doing? Going into the segue. I just been sitting up here thinking about controversies and stuff like that. See, the thing about controversy, bro, it's not like social media, bro. Like it gets shit. Like it almost seems like it. I don't know if it's true or if it's not true, or maybe it's just a perception of it. But it seems like it blows things up a lot larger than what they would have been without even really not even just social media, but the internet in general, bro. Like back when it was like newspapers and shit like that, you had to get like a gamer magazine or something like that to know like what's going on. The reason I bring up gamer magazine is interesting. This is a gaming focused channel where it's a lot of focuses, but gaming has been the biggest one so far. I want to talk about Assassin's Creed Shadow, or what's it called, Assassin's Creed Shadows, or is it just Shadow? I don't know for sure, but basically what Assassin's Creed is, I know most of y'all know what Assassin's Creed is. So for the people who don't know, I know y'all most likely know what Assassin's Creed is. Like it's a video game series, and Assassin's Creed Shadow is the newest one about to come out. I don't know when it's coming out, but it's about to come out. And essentially, what the controversy is going on about Assassin's Creed Shadow is that, and it's two like it's two sides to it. I can see them both, but in this may only be like one controversy. I don't know if there's any other controversies out, but this is the one that really popped up on my timeline, and it has to do with like characterization, bro, and like gaming. Also, okay, so essentially what's going on is a big controversy is that one of the main characters is a black man. Like one of the main playable characters is a black man. And the reason it's such a big controversy is because there's a number of people who feel like I don't know if this is the first Assassin's Creed game set in Japan. It's been a long time since I played Assassin's Creed. I'm gonna talk about that later. But like I know what they're saying is that wow, an Assassin's Creed game set in Japan and you couldn't get a Japanese and the story couldn't be one of the main character couldn't be a Japanese man. And to be honest, like I kind of understand that perspective. Um, but I also feel like with Assassin's Creed Shadow, like with the main character being a black man, I do feel like it's because And the reason it's a problem is because he's not a, he's not a representation of what that country looks like. That's the thing about it. He's not a representation of what that country looks like. It's different like America because it's like it's a whole bunch of different diverse, but Japan is like it's black people in Japan. You know what I'm saying? Like it's black people out there. It's not like we ain't never been to Japan. We ain't never seen like it's like, oh, anime. Like no, bro. Like niggas that live in Japan for real. But I put it like this though. I can't see that perspective. So I can see that perspective where they come from. But also at the same time, I feel like this though. I feel like it's a bit in terms of the history of it, of course, Assassin's Creed has always been known for taking like creative liberties on something, on certain topics, like all that stuff. Like they had Leonardo da Vinci making, I don't know, he was making something though in Assassin's Creed 2. It's been a long time since I played Assassin's Creed 2. But like all this shit it's not exactly as to how it happened in history. Like, do y'all really think motherfuckers was getting assassinated? Like the people that the game got getting assassinated, a lot of them didn't even get assassinated in real life. So like how we really looking at it like this? Or at least if they did, they didn't go out the way the game showing it. And I feel like Yasuke, it be so many samurai ninja games coming out, bro. Like it kind of interests me. Like I really would like to see more like games based on the Far East, being about monks too. Like that should be hard. That's exactly why Sun Wukong, Black Myth Wukong for to come out. I'm getting that, bro, because that shit gonna be tight. Because it be so many samurai ninja game all the time. Like, all right, bro. Like, let's go to the future, bro, since we can't go to the past and tell no stories no more. But yeah, though. So I think it's kind of interesting, though, because I feel like the samurai is such a played out, like it's such a, like it has so much portrayal in gaming, bro. Like it's one of the biggest like topics that you can base your game around or feature in your game. You understand me? So it's like, but it's this time it's like a black samurai though. So now it's like it's different. Like I wonder how that's gonna affect it. I think that's gonna have an impact. So it's kind of like we also gotta look at it as like it's two sides to this coin, right? It's like we could see a Japanese man in Japan in this era where this stuff is going on, or we could see a black man as a samurai who we don't like. They say it's not really known if he was actually a samurai for real. But in this situation, Assassin's Creed, which is known for taking creative liberties, he's a samurai. You feel me? I think it's gonna be a cool perspective, bro. Because it'll be because I don't know when does the game take place, bro? Well, I gotta do some research real quick while y'all on here with me. Because Assassin's Creed Shadow that take place with like Nobunaga back in that days, back in those days. But I don't know what period that is. It's not really important to be honest. But I just wanna I just wanna know. So let's say the Azuchi Momoyama period. So it's feudal Japan, 1579. Yeah, so that's cold because yeah, that's gonna be something cold to see, bro. Like that, I feel like in this situation we putting the horse before the carriage, bro, or the carriage before the horse. That's the same. We putting the carriage before the horse, or is it the cart before the carriage? It's one of those two, but they mean the same thing. I feel like one thing a lot of people who are giving backlash to that decision for, they're jumping the gun almost, bro. Because like you don't know, like what if this game? I know it's Ubisoft. I ain't played no Ubisoft game in years, bro, except for Rayman. And I think ain't Ghost Recon. Yeah, I be playing with my homeboys sometimes. That's beside the point, though. I ain't played no Assassin's Creed game since Assassin's Creed 3. But we don't know what Assassin's Creed Shadows is going to be. Like, this game could turn out being phenomenal, and then you got to sit back and think, like, damn, I was saying all that shit about it being a black samurai. And they just told one of the best stories in the game. You never know. You can't put you can't put the carriage before the horse, bro. Y'all not doing things in the right order, bro. We ain't even seen the game. I think we just seen like a trailer, bro, and niggas mad. How y'all gonna be mad that fast, bro? Y'all don't know, bro. They might tell the most beautiful story. And even if they don't, like, it's Assassin's Creed. Like they known for taking creative liberties, bro. So, but that's the main controversy I had today was Assassin's Creed Shadows, bro. Ain't nothing, it ain't even nothing big like that. But it's just something I wanted to throw out there, bro, because I'm like, we kind of taking this like to the next level for no reason already. We ain't even got to level 1 yet, bro. We still on level -1 where we still waiting for the game to come out. And then level 0 is gonna be buying the game and installing it. And then level 1 is gonna be when we drop in that bitch the first time. And then we gonna see that, but we ain't even seen that yet. You feel me? So yeah, but that's my only controversy for today. But moving on, bro. I want to talk about Animal Well, bro. I want to talk about Animal Well. So the thing about Animal Will is I played that game. Animal Will is essentially, for those who don't know, it's essentially it's a what you call a Metroidvania, bro. It's a Metroidvania. So you know, like that's like the fusion of Metroid and Castlevania and shit. So and it's a Metroidvania. I played it. I got it free with my PlayStation Plus, bro. I played it. It's a video on the channel too about it, on the YouTube about it, and I liked it. But the only thing about that game, though, I feel like I wasn't smart enough. I wasn't smart enough to beat it. I mean, maybe I'm being too hard on myself, bro, because I only played it for like 45 minutes, bro. Which was the recording of the video. I played for like 45, maybe like 50 some minutes or something like that. And it was like, bro, I feel like I don't know what that game is about. It's a fun game though. Like I like the game, but I ain't see one cutscene, bro, the whole time I was playing it. I was playing it for 45 minutes, like, but I say like this too. I also think I'm being too hard on myself because the game looked like it's a kid game, like it's a kiddie game, bro. It's about animals, bro. Like I mean, most of the imagery is animals. But once you start playing it, even once you get to the title screen, you like, bro, this kind of creep, like this kind of ominous. Like it's called Animal Well. Like that make you feel good. That's a positive sentiment. But then you get in the game, bro, and it's just like it's kind of like a horror. It's kind of horror, bro. It's kind of like it's supposed to be a scary game. But I mean, in terms of like the visuals, bro, the sound design, like it's a beautiful game. But I'm kind of a sucker for like retro type games. I'm kind of a sucker for those. So, but yeah, it's definitely a game. I want to return to it. I might actually wrote a blog post about it. It's my best performing blog post too about it. Well, except for the blog post I did on Netflix Pluto. I don't know if y'all ever seen Pluto on Netflix, bro. It's based off of it's in the same universe as Astro Boy. I'm sure y'all know who Astro Boy is. That's like a 1960s anime. It's like a little boy that's like a robot. That's what that is. So it's based in that same universe, bro. And it's like a detective anime. It's like a mystery, stuff like that. They gotta solve like the clues and shit like that. It's tight, bro. It's tight. I don't know if y'all ever seen it. But yeah though, in terms of Animal Well, yeah, that game was real cool. Something I want to go back to. Like I mean, it's just beautiful. It's a beautiful game, bro. I feel like artistically, like the way they designed it, bro. It's some stages that they form like pictures in and of themselves. Like in terms of the level design, it's some stages where the level is designed in such a way to look like a cat face, or it's like some stages where like the your opponent like they travel around like Pac-Man ghosts. And that's like my favorite state. Like that's my favorite map in the game so far. But yeah, I definitely recommend checking out Animal Well if you're into that type of game. Ooh, my bad. Though. If you're into those type of games, bro, Metroidvania. And I want to talk about a game that has a series on the channel, bro, and that's Tekken 8. Tekken 8. I pre-recorded a lot of that. So my skill level then in the videos that are on the channel is not my skill level now. So I've been playing Tekken 8, bro, and I got up to like in terms of the videos, I got to the end of red rank, so I was like a 10 reader or something like that. And I got stuck, bro. I ain't even gonna fake it. I got stuck. I still got the footage, but I got stuck. Like, bro, I was getting beat the fuck up, bro. I was getting beat the fuck up because I was fighting people that's like my level now. So it's not like I was just slaughtering niggas like I do in the video. Shoot. But I've been and so to get down with that because I know I ain't gonna be recording from it to train, one thing I've been doing is I've been doing player matches, bro. Or not player matches, but quick matches, bro. I just go in there, you know what I'm saying? I just get the box and I just get to fight niggas hard, bro. I've been doing that, but besides that, I want to get the next Tekken video out too. Because that was doing pretty good. That's a pretty good series. And I like it too. I like to go back and watch my fights. I feel like it makes me better too. Which is kind of something that the game do. Because it's like one of those things where you can't never see, like when you so close to it, you can't never see the flaws in what you're doing. I don't know if y'all ever felt that or y'all know what I'm talking about, but like for me, bro, I used to be a really good illustrator. And one of the things that I learned is like it's hard for you to see your own faults when you so close to a situation. You feel me? So like it's like almost like where you feel so strong at the moment, but then later you start to regret how strongly you felt about that. Like maybe that wasn't how it's supposed to be. So one thing I learned in drawing is what you can do is to kind of stop this trick of the mind is when you draw, you can flip the page upside down or you can put it in the mirror because it'll change your perception of it and you'll be able to you'll be able to see like the faults in it a little better. But yeah, though, I just want to share that piece of knowledge right there. If y'all didn't know that, I don't know if y'all knew that, y'all probably knew that, but that's Tekken 8. Another thing I want to talk about, bro, something else I've been playing, bro, like, and this right here is kind of heartwarming, bro. Like, this is heartwarming, I feel like. Um, Baldur's Gate 3. I know y'all know about Baldur's Gate 3. That was the award show sweeper. Like, by sweeper, I mean, like, it won an award for winning what is like the top award at like 5 different game award shows, bro. So this Baldur's Gate 3 is supposed to be a almost like a master class in video game making with that record that it sets. So I got Baldur's Gate. I got Baldur's Gate, and this was like when did I get Baldur's Gate? Maybe like a month ago or so. And I've been playing it with my family, bro. Like it's my sister, my 2 big cousins, bro, and me. Like we all been playing that game, bro. And it's fun. It's funny as hell. It's fun playing it like a full party, bro. People like it's interesting, bro, to see how things turn out. And so like we playing it and stuff. And so my character is a rogue. He a rogue criminal. So my I don't know what they call it in the game. Like my background is a criminal. It's like, bro, I told them, bro, as soon as we started, like a little further into like the little ship that you be on, I told him I was like the first time we go to, I'm robbing somebody. I'm getting up to nefarious deeds, bro, instantly. So yeah, we played the game and stuff like that. It's just like family banter. We asked some questions about the game and stuff like that was going on. And yeah, all of a sudden it's like we got to our first city and I did what I said I was gonna do. And I ended up in jail, bro. Like I'm a straight criminal. I'm a straight criminal on Baldur's Gate 3, dude. That shit hilarious. But then my big cousin came and got me out. As soon as we got out the cell, bro, the first thing that was supposed to happen, I died, bro. I died immediately, y'all. That's crazy. I don't know. It's so funny, bro. We further than that now. Right now we in the Goblin Village, bro. So we making hella progress, bro. But if we taking our time with, we ain't really trying to rush through that, bro. That's just a family moment, bro. That's like one of the things, bro, that we just gonna reflect on. And I got footage of us too playing it, but I can't tell the storyline I wanted to because I can't tell y'all that storyline because my audio got fucked up. Like I got the video. I guess I could just like let it play, like take the parts out, and then I just commentate over it, bro. Tell y'all what was going on basically because I got they audio. But I wouldn't have you. I'm like, I don't got my audio though, so I might do that just to finish the video. Yeah, I'm gonna do that for y'all. That shit gonna be funny as hell. But yeah, what y'all doing, bro? It's just a late night podcast. You already know how it is late nights, bro. Just up late. I think that's one of the things too that I do a lot, bro, with this like this social media stuff. I don't know. I feel like it keep me going, bro. Like I was like, man, let me lay down and get some rest. But I ain't really tired though. Like, man, what can I do? I could just play the game more. But no. But since I brought that topic up, bro, about playing games a lot, bro, I've been playing Diablo 4 a lot, bro. Has anybody out there been playing Diablo 4? It just came out with a season 4, bro. And it's like, it's called The Return of Loot or something like that. But I've been playing that motherfucker though. And I've been like low key, like, I think Baldur's Gate got me wanting to play Diablo 4, bro. In some way. Like my character is sorcerer, bro. My character is sorcerer. He level 55. Nah, he level 60 now. Yeah, he level 60 now. Man, I'll be blowing shit up, bro. Like I'll be tearing, like I'll be just melting shit. I'm a monster. I ain't gonna fake it. But one of the reasons that I picked the sorcerer was because apparently they be talking about the sorcerer is one of the like it's one of the weaker classes because like it's kind of difficult to use effectively, and it got like a such constricted builds. Shit, I'm trying to break the mold though. I'm trying to break the mold, try to do something new. And this is my first time doing a season on Diablo too, so it's interesting. And then they say I can still keep my character after the season, and it in like August 6th or something like that, I think. But basically, what's going on is it's like it's excuse me, it's basically like what they doing is like it's a lot easier to level up in Diablo 4. Like you, in a certain way that I'm doing it, I looked up a guy on YouTube to level up faster. I'm zooming through the levels, bro. And it's basically meant to, like, I want to get it to level 100. My goal is to get it to level 100. And then I want to be getting down. Like, I want to be whooping niggas. And then, like, whooping niggas throughout the season, just doing what I need to be doing. And then once the season ends, my ultimate goal is going to be to solo the hardest boss in the game, bro. I want to solo that nigga. So that's probably gonna be, I'm probably gonna have to study hard. I'm probably gonna have to keep grinding hard. And then after that, I'm gonna have the platinum. So that's the way that I want to get Diablo 4's platinum. So yeah, bro, I've been playing it. I've been playing the hell out of Diablo 4. But that's just like really the game stuff. That's a lot of the game stuff that's been going on. Aside from, the games I've been playing and uploading to YouTube too. Y'all know I've been rocking with those too. So that's just something right there. A little tidbit might like fascinate you or fancy you in such a way. Um, what y'all doing, bro? What have y'all been watching? What have y'all been watching or listening to? I'll tell y'all one thing. I've been watching. Well, I ain't been watching it as consistently as I should, for real. But I've been watching X-Men 97. Now, for those of y'all who don't know, it's not X-Men from 1997, but it's like a continuation of that show from 1992 to 1997. I've been watching that movie. Low key, it's cold. It's interesting because it's on Disney Plus, bro. And I guess because I don't really be rocking with Disney like that. I ain't been rocking with Disney for a long time, bro. Not for no specific reason, just I guess I just kind of outgrew it a little. Like I'll go watch the classics, but other than that, I ain't really keeping up with Disney like that. But my cell phone plan has a bonus to 5G or not to 5G, but to Disney Plus, bro. So with that, I've been using that to kind of to watch it. One thing about X-Men 97, I'll say, bro, that much interesting because it's, to be honest, it's not what I remember the X-Men as, bro. And I don't say that in a bad way necessarily, to be honest. I don't really say that in a bad way. It's really I guess I'll say it's really like mature. It has a certain amount of maturity to it, bro. And now that I think about it, I can kind of remember the X-Men really being like that. It was kind of like that. It was kind of like a more mature. Like it has that mature air to it. But yeah, it's a good ass show though. I really fuck with it. Um, and it just pick off where the show ended in 1997. So it really, to be honest, it's the same cast. Like some of them got like they got redesigns and things like that. But like the stories are gripping. Like it deal with some real shit. Like it deal with like parenthood. It deal with like purpose, like loss of purpose, bro. It deal with growing older. Having to mature into certain responsibilities. It show raw as hell, bro. It's raw as hell, bro. It's really nice to look at. It's cool how they kind of, bro. I feel like this is becoming a wave, bro, especially in a lot of like media. I really say video games and like TV shows, but I feel like they go into like a neo retro type aesthetic, bro. I feel like that's gonna become a big ass wave, like neo retro, where it's like new renditions of the old. So kind of like I was talking about Animal Well, bro. Stuff like that. That's where it's just like a classic revival, bro. It's like the modern revamping of a classic while still keeping that classic essence to it, like that 90s essence. And so it's one episode, bro, in X-Men 97. I think it's episode 4. I actually wrote a blog post about it. It was cold, bro. It was and it basically dealt with Jubilee. Jubilee because when the episode first started, it was her 18th birthday, bro. So now she an adult. So she gotta start growing into her adult responsibilities. And basically what happens is that she gets trapped in a video game, because earlier that day Magneto was telling her like life is not all like video games and shit like that. Like you gotta grow up, you gotta get older. And so like she was upstairs like kind of like venting and shit like that. You know how like teenagers be like venting. Like sometimes you gotta get shit off your chest. So she was doing that to her friend in the academy. Then all of a sudden like they got sucked in by the video game console. Basically, what I'm gonna say about this episode is that they were basically in like a video game. It's like the graphics and stuff like that started looking like the old school X-Men arcade video game. And it was tight, bro. I just thought it was a cool ass aesthetic, bro. I thought it was cool how it went from like video game and it kind of looked video game-ish. I thought that shit was tight. So if you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend going to watch X-Men 97 on Disney Plus. You feel me? Wink, wink. But yeah, go watch X-Men 97 if you're into like superhero culture. If you like that type of stuff, I definitely recommend it. What else have I been watching though? Bro, I find myself watching YouTube a lot. I ain't gonna fake it. It's either like I might not really be watching it, but I have it on. Like I'll be listening to the YouTube video, even if it got visuals, like I at least listen to it. My fault. Another thing I do is I like put on podcasts, and I'm typically a very like heavily audio listener, so I really don't be looking at the visuals all the time. But another thing I've been watching lately is I've been watching like Adult Swim nights. I'll be watching Adult Swim nights. That's not what the video is called. But they be like Adult Swim Sunday night 2002, where it's like you got the full episodes and then it also got like commercials, bro. While I've been watching that, bro, I feel like the retro is coming back in style, bro. I think it was just something about, I guess, just a vibe, bro. Where it's kind of like homegrown. To be honest, I think that's why YouTube and things like that it's become so influential to the game, bro. Because it's like a lot of this stuff is homemade, like it don't got that production behind it all the time. So it's kind of like raw. You got that rawness to it. I feel like where a lot of early 2000s was going. And I don't know, when it comes to like retro things, I always get that vibe where like they have a certain, they shine different at night. I don't know if that makes sense. I feel like retro games and retro things, like they vibe different at night. To be honest, almost better at night. Whereas like modern things don't, like they don't really vibe as well at night. Like they more for like daytime. Like daytime is more so like the modern shit, but like at night, that's when you get retro. I definitely feel like that. Yeah, in terms of the retro games I've been playing for my channel, all of them was recorded at night. Like right now, bro, it's 2 o'clock. It's 2 a.m. But this is a late night podcast, bro. If you listen to this in the middle of the day while you at work, why is you listening to me? What is y'all doing, bro? I don't know. I don't understand this shit no more. But anyway, though, yes. So I'll be watching them Adult Swim nights on TV. They cool, bro. Like I'll be like, and I'll be getting nostalgia sometimes from the commercials that they be showing. I'm like, damn, I remember exactly where I was when I used to see this, bro. Man, that should take you back, bro. Um, but yeah, though. Another thing that happened, bro, between this podcast, between the last episode and this episode of the podcast, bro, Kendrick and Drake, bro. I don't know if y'all fuck with music. This gonna be like a short topic. I don't know if y'all fuck with music, but Kendrick and Drake had a whole back and forth, bro, in between this episode of podcast and the last one. Like, have y'all been in tune with that shit, bro? Man, that man's crazy, bro. And it's interesting too. I find it interesting, bro, because it's like it became it became it became so raw so quick. You feel me? Like that was like a real like a back and forth, and then both sides swinging, like both sides swinging for real. Like Drake swinging, Kendrick swinging, bro. Like y'all niggas is really getting into this shit, bro. Um, I mean, and they both went back and forth. Now, when it come to winners, who I say won, bro? I never get into the topic of who won, bro. But I say, as a hip hop like R&B fan and stuff like that, I say it's always interesting to see that type of back and forth. But that shit happens time to time, though. That's the thing about it, bro. Like that's the thing about it. If you look all through rap history, bro, it's always been that thing where it's like a big ass back and forth, bro. Like these niggas really going into the studio like, bro, I'm finna try to talk about this nigga, bro. And I'm finna try to get on, bro. Embarrass him, bro. I'm finna try to expose this nigga. Something like that. That's always been a thing. Like that's not always, but it's been a thing for a long time in rap culture. It hasn't always been a thing, not for real, but it has been for a long time. I'll say that much. So yeah, they went back and forth, bro. And as a hip hop fan, one of the best parts is we got, as hip hop fans, one of the best thing that we got is we got, to be honest, good songs, bro. Which is kind of that's kind of a fucked up thing to say, bro. But I mean, shit, it's the truth. It's the truth though. Cause I ain't gonna fake it. Not like us, bro. That shit cold. That's fucked up to have like a diss song. Like, bro, I'll be pissed off if somebody made a diss song about me. It is gonna be #1 on the billboards. Like, y'all don't fuck with me, bro. How y'all gonna let this nigga do me like this? No, just fine. No, just fine, bro. But shoot, we though. So yeah, that's the Kendrick and Drake. Look at that voice crack. That sound crazy. But yeah, that was the Kendrick and Drake. You know, I'm not afraid to say it, bro. I recently played Death Stranding, bro. This my first time playing Death Stranding. I was actually gonna do a video about it or on it, but then as the game was playing, I was like, this music song gets copyrighted, so I'm not gonna put this. I'm not gonna put this on my channel. I'll just write about this on my website. But so I was playing Death Stranding, and it's crazy because I used to be a delivery man, bro. I used to be a delivery man. The game was almost traumatic, bro. I'm gonna be honest. It was almost traumatic. I don't know if I don't know much about the game because I haven't played that much of it yet. I haven't played that much of it yet. I only did the video was like an hour. That's all I played of it. It was like an hour. So with that type of game, I ain't get nowhere, bro. Like I probably saw like three cutscenes and they was hella long, bro. Because you know how Hideo Kojima be with his cutscenes, bro. One was like 3 hours, but it was on it. But the recording was like an hour or something. So I used to be a delivery man, bro. It got its cool parts. I ain't gonna fake it. I didn't play much of it, so I don't know. I guess it get tiring or something like that, but it's kind of cool, bro. I made it up to the part where it is early in the game, bro, so don't even trip off spoilers. If you're really waiting for spoilers, when this game come out, like 2018 or something like that. Yeah, so I don't know spoilers. This game is 6 years old, so you better go on somewhere. But I ain't gonna say too much about it. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you'll get the picture. So the furthest I made it up to was where you essentially gotta remove the president's body. Like you gotta deliver the president. I'm put it like that. You gotta deliver the president, bro. That's the part I made it to. I ain't even chose like what route I'm gonna take, stuff like that. I ain't even chose it. The game was traumatizing. It was traumatizing, bro, because like all the stuff he was going through, like that's the type of stuff you go through as a delivery man. You can't go through as a delivery person, bro. Like you deal with everything. Like you can, it's one of the, is you deal with so much being a delivery person, bro. There's like everything, bro. It's just everything. Like I feel like the state I live in, bro, I know this state better because I was a delivery man. You feel me? That shit crazy. Like being a delivery person is one of the most interesting jobs, bro. And so a lot of times for me, for the wrong reasons, bro, I'm like the best part about being a delivery person was driving. Think about that, bro. I put it like that. All that shit, customer service, all that shit. You deal with all that shit, bro. You deal with a lot of safety hazards. Of course, think about you driving, right? So there's gonna be a lot of safety hazards. But yeah, Death Stranding. It's a cool game. It's definitely a game I put on and most likely turn my brain off until a cutscene pop up. Then I'm like, okay, I remember. But I don't know for real because I ain't played too much of it. Anyway, moving on. We ain't gonna stick on that too long. It's just the What You Doing podcast, bro. It's a late night podcast. What is y'all doing? Is y'all up late like me? That's crazy. We need to take our ass to sleep, but we not. We not doing. You supposed to be in sleep like 2 hours ago. I was supposed to be asleep like 4 hours ago. So I know this an old ass movie, bro, but I want to bring this up. This is gonna be a short topic. I recently seen The Exorcist Believer, bro. When did The Exorcist Believer came out? It came out like within the last year or two. Within the last year or two, it came out. It's basically like based on the title, you already know it's influenced by the classic Exorcist from what is that like 1972. I'm kind of a movie buff, bro. I be watching movies and shit like that, so that's one of my hidden interests. I think I already expressed it on this podcast, so never mind. That's crazy, and on my blog and stuff like that. So, and probably in my videos too. So that's just beside the point. Hold on, test. All right, you got it. So I watched Exorcist Believer. I watched it 2 times, bro. One thing I say about Exorcist Believer, bro, I feel like it's not memorable. Like I don't remember nothing from the Exorcist Believer. Does that mean it's not a good horror movie? Or does that mean it's not a good movie? I mean, I don't know, to be honest. Like, what I need to do is I really need to sit down and look at it because I can't remember one, I can't solidly remember one scene from that movie, bro. Like, without being given a hint or something like that, I can't remember one scene from that movie. And I feel like, to be honest, bro, I feel like I don't think that's a good thing. I don't think that's a good thing for horror movies, bro. Because I think for it to be a horror movie, it gotta have the visual aspect to it. It gotta have something about it. Like maybe you don't need like jump scares, scary makeup, or nothing like that. Or maybe just like the ambiance or something. You remember it like this is memorable. Like you could almost like say for example with the original it. Hold on, man. With that, it's like you can almost you can almost imagine yourself in Derry, bro. At that time, where the whole Pennywise the clown shit going on, like you can almost imagine yourself in that shit. Like in terms of the movie, just watching the movie, like that felt it's like palpable. Like that's palpable horror. But like with the Exorcist Believer, I feel like it's not, bro. And I think that's a big thing. I feel like that's a big thing with horror movies, bro. You gotta get that. The story kind of gotta be told finesse. But then it's a lot of other elements that you gotta get right, bro. You gotta get you gotta get into the real deep imagery of it and help your viewers really visualize this. Like, why is this so horrific? What's horrific? What's spooky? What's creepy? What's scary about this type shit? And I think that's why horror is my favorite genre, bro. Like, that's my favorite genre of movies. That's why one day I want to write a horror movie, bro. I want to write a horror book, something like that. I want to do something horror. I want to write something horror. But yeah, in terms of the Exorcist Believer, it's like, or the Exorcist Believer, I should say. It's not nothing that I really remember from that movie that's like, I feel like was super memorable. Cause think about it. Think about all the good ass horror movies you ever seen. There's always some scene or something like that you can remember for real. It don't matter even if you only seen it one time. Remember, I've seen this movie twice, bro. And it's like this. It's like, say for example, with the original Halloween, bro, 1978. If you ever seen that, you know. If you ever seen that mud, it's like, for me personally, I can remember scenes from that movie. Like that scene where where Lori was hiding in the closet in the bedroom, and then all you seen was like a shot of the closet door. It's like a closet door with like windows. So I know what I'm talking about. It's one of those closet doors that got like windows on it. I don't know what you call it, but it's like veneers or something like that, veneer doors or whatever. And then the door entrance into the bedroom was like to the left of it in the shot. And then it sat there for a minute. And next thing you know, all you see is that white mask approaching from the darkness, bro. Like, bro, it's like you just see the mask first without seeing it's a whole body, like shoulders, knees, and toes attached to this mask. But you just see the mask like approaching from the darkness at first, bro. That shit cold. That's the shadow type shit. That's the type of shit that I feel like a lot of horror movies miss out on. Like it gotta be something like this shit gotta hit. It gotta be something visual, you feel me? That just really like get people like, bro, this shit hard. That shit was hard. It's just like how, in terms of the first Exorcist, bro, like when old girl spun her head around like that, that shit is iconic, bro. That's one of the most iconic movie scenes of all time, bro. When she knocked on the door, opened up the door, she was sitting up there facing the window, back turns her, and then all of a sudden her head just spun around like that. That shit is iconic, bro. I feel like that's what Exorcist Believer didn't do. I feel like that's one of the things, like that's like the snap, like that's like the snap punch of like a horror movie. Sometimes it's a jump scare, sometimes it's not. Sometimes you don't need a jump scare, sometimes you do type shit. But yeah, though, another horror movie I really been wanting to see is Late Night Talk with the Devil, bro. Like, has anybody seen Late Night Talk with the Devil? What do y'all think of Late Night Talk with the Devil? Do y'all feel like that's it? Like, was that movie cold, bro? I really want to watch it. I know it's not like super new, but I heard a lot of good things about it, bro. I heard a lot of good things about it. It's basically like, for those of you who don't know, what it's essentially like, I think it's like a 60s or a 70s talk show. So think like Jimmy Kimmel or like Conan O'Brien and stuff like that, but way back in them days. Y'all niggas, y'all know about back in them days, bro. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So this back then, it's like, it gotta be based on like the 60s or the 70s, maybe the 80s or something like that. But it's a talk show, it's a late night talk show. And like, with the talk show host, so like this is a set. Like they tried to capture that air of it, like the video quality, sound and stuff like that. All the things about the movies like that. It's kind of cool. I ain't gonna figure. And so this night, the talk show host, what they got planned is they gonna bring on like a few like guests and things like that. I don't know if they all famous or anything like that. I don't remember because I never seen the movie, but it's just like they brought them in, and as time go on, like you start to notice like it's something related to the supernatural. Like sometimes they tell stories about the supernatural, or sometimes like supernatural shit start going on. I don't know the end of the movie. I haven't seen it, but just for people who don't know what I'm talking about, that's what that movie is, bro. It's called Late Night with the Devil. I want to see that motherfucker. I ain't gonna fake it. But if you seen that mother, let me know what you thought about it, bro. I heard a lot of good things about it, but maybe I just need that extra push, bro. You feel me? But yeah, I definitely want to see that. This is beside the point too. But P Diddy, bro. Motherfucking P Diddy, bro. All I say is, bro, on that topic, this shit crazy. I ain't really got shit else to say on that topic. But yeah, though. So this is just a return back episode. This is just me popping back up, man. It's a short one compared to the other ones. It's a short one, bro. But I feel like it's in that area, getting close to it. That's gonna be the end of the podcast. I'm gonna do a better job of capturing my ideas throughout the week and then coming on the podcast. But I feel like I covered a lot of good ground. Um, oh yeah. So that's the podcast. I gotta capture those ideas a little better. Or not even better, just more more. I gotta be running with it. I gotta run with it. Like with these the notes, I just wrote them in my phone and read them off. Like I knew none of the fancy stuff I was doing before. I feel like this will work very well though. So I'm gonna do that. But if you made it to the end of the podcast, this episode, I do appreciate it. We're gonna try to get the episodes longer again, or find that sweet spot in the future. What is y'all doing, bro? Or what is y'all about to do? Man, I'm about to go get ready for bed. I ain't gonna fake it. I do gotta go to sleep, bro. With that being said, peace out. Y'all be cool. Stay up. And don't do anything that I would do. Peace out. Like, go to sleep, bro, for real. That's crazy as hell. Y'all still up. Or if you at work, keep working, bro. Good job. You got this. You gonna make it through.